Good morning, I hope everyone is well. I wanted to talk today about kind of trusting the process and letting go of control. And this is something that, as a self-confessed control freak, I have found quite hard, like it was a hard concept for me initially to wrap my head around. But since I've kind of started to buy into it and started to release the control, like I've definitely seen the benefits and things have definitely started to happen in a really positive way, which is definitely encouraging me to keep that it's something that I should continue to keep working on, to fully embrace. But yeah, really, I think it has really been really important for me to kind of stop questioning how and just kind of release that, just forget about it, forget about how things are going to happen. And for me, I really needed to figure out the why. Like that's been the biggest thing for me, was figuring out the why, and then to just keep reminding myself of it. So that's definitely kept me on this path. And I feel like if I can use it as use an analogy, it would be like paragliding. So you're really like, you've got no engine, you're up in the sky, you've just got a sail which in the wind, which is controlling where you're going. You know where you're going to stop, or at least you've got an idea of where you want to end up. But how you're going to get there is totally out of your control. It's totally dependent on so much different varying factors. And you can have some guidance over it, but mainly it's not up to you. So yeah, if I think of that, like it really helps me kind of try and stay on that track. I also wanted to speak about so something that I did last night was I went to a virtual new moon ritual ceremony, which is something that I've been going to for the last, I think, like 6 or 7 months. And I've really been learning a lot about lunar cycles. So it's my really good friend Melissa who leads the ceremony, and yeah, she's been teaching me a lot. So for anyone that doesn't know, yesterday we welcomed the Gemini new moon, and it's been quite powerful for me each cycle to set an intention for what I want to kind of achieve or what I want to do within this next 28 days. So I wanted to share that with you guys last night, but I also wanted to share a couple of things that happened, which was quite like a thing for me last night. So I have really started, I feel like, tapping into my intuition recently, and I really started like picking up signs and paying attention to what I'm being shown. So I had already decided yesterday what the kind of theme of this video was going to be this morning, and one of the songs that was played last night had a line in it which really made me just like take a step back, and I was just like, wow. So I wrote it down, and the line was, "I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me," which really just like struck a chord with me, and I was just like, oh, like that's a bit too much. And also, when I'd been thinking about my intention throughout the day, I'd given it a lot of thought, and I'd really like, so I'll tell you what I wrote down last night was that my intention is to accelerate towards becoming the biggest and highest version of myself. But during the meditation last night, Melissa said a mantra, which was also a bit just like, wow. So, and I wrote that down too, and it was, "By merging the intelligence of my mind and the wisdom of my heart, I elevate to the highest version of myself." So I feel like that's really given me some guidance for kind of what to do, and just really trust the process. Like, forget the how, remember the why, and just let it go. Like, it'll come, things will start to flow, and yeah, it's already started happening for me, and so I just wanted to kind of share that for everyone else as well, and hopefully you can take something from it. Let me know, and I hope everyone has a fantastic Saturday, and I will see you guys tomorrow.